What's up? It's the Art Neanderthal. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm pretty bad at editing. But today I'm going to be looking through some art by Paul Cezanne. And I actually really like his art. So the first one we'll be looking at today is something called just the card player. And I like the piece. It's a little weird because like his spacing and depth just looks off, Something just doesn't quite look right about it. But I think in my opinion, it conveys a pretty cool message. Like you see it's like two guys dressed kind of nice but also kind of dirty looking. Like even though they're dressed nice, they just look dirty. I don't know if it's them that's dirty because they're dressed nice, or if it's the area, like they're playing in a bar or something, got a bottle of wine. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool picture. It makes you want to play some poker or something. And it's just odd because this guy's got a smaller head than the other guy. He's smoking. I don't know if he picked these characters to be a certain way. His hat doesn't even look like it fits his head. Certain things about that where it's just a little off. Like, I'd like to see this painting if it were corrected to fit actual space, like proper. Because it just doesn't seem like it's fitting one to one. Like the table seems just a little weird. I don't know what angle it is. One of those things, but I like the painting. I don't have a ton of views on it. He didn't really go into a ton of detail. I like he's a post-impressionist, which, whatever that means, that doesn't mean anything to me. But yeah, it reminds me of this bar up the road from me, actually, Crown. People don't dress like this up there, and they're not allowed to wear hats, but why didn't he give this man a bigger hat for his head? Tragic. Anyways, on to the next one. I was wearing a white, whatever this thing's called, but it was way too bright on camera. And the next one is called Card Players Part 2. And this one, I don't know when he painted these, but it almost looks like it was painted from somebody else. Like it still kind of has this dirty, grungy feel, but a lot cleaner. And it could just be the light. Also, I've never seen pipes hung up on a wall like that. Is that a thing? Like, are you borrowing the pipes? Also, this pipe looks like it has a little orange at the front. Is that meant to look like a cigarette? It almost looks like a cigarette filter on the pipe. I don't know why I'm observing that. I'm just observing that. But it looks like all these people have better fitting hats. And this guy, he looks sketchy. He looks like he has whatever cards are good in poker. Other than that, it looks like the last one looked like a bar. The wood paneling, it just screams bar to me. This one looks more like it might be somebody's house. Just because the table looks a little like something you'd see at the house. It doesn't seem like it fits a theme as much. But yeah, I love these. I don't know why. I just know if I went to a museum in person, I would like to see things like this. Now, if they were doing this at my local bar, there'd be some other funky stuff on the table, if you know what I mean. But on to the next one. This one's just called A Turn in the Road, Paul Cezanne. And it bothers me in the same way it intrigues me. There's some things like the trees leaves. where he just kind of, he says, screw it, you know? I don't have to draw, or I don't have to paint trees like a normal person. I could just do whatever. It's like really free range type of stuff. But at the same time, let's say you painted this scene 1-to-1. Like you get somebody who does almost exact replicas of scenes in paint, and then somebody who's more free range chicken, like this Paul Cezanne guy. What's interesting, it doesn't convey much different. Like you see it, you understand what's going on. It's enough to understand. You could even break it down even more. I mean, you could have just basic shapes. He almost does. Like these roofs, if I sketch this out, I mean, you see there's a fence. You see there's roofs, but it's not like he was drawn on a hard perspective line. It kind of does look like he might have used a perspective line there. But it doesn't matter in this piece, you know? And even how the trees are just blurs, barely minimal trees, it still conveys the landscape to you. And I guess that's one interesting thing about art is you don't need anything. You can pick certain variables that you like, certain aspects, and only use those, and it could be just as powerful as painting it 1-to-1, even more powerful at times. You can distort certain things. That's the beauty of art. And yeah, I like this piece. I don't think it really, I looked through a lot of his paintings. It didn't, I'm just BSing here, but it doesn't look like he has a lot that represents other concepts or anything. He's just painting stuff and it looks cool, you know? Or at least that's how I imagine it. So this next one is called Gardone. I don't know how it's pronounced. I guess he's some type of French. And I don't know if this is a cluster of buildings or one big building. And I'm going to compare it to this place, Bella Collina in Montverde near me. Oh, damn it. Did I not download it? Hold up. Let me see if I can open it real quick. Okay, it's not airing on this. Wait 1 second. So this is Bella Collina. It's in Montverde near where I live. I don't live in there, don't worry. I'm in a trailer. But this, I mean, when I saw the painting, it looked like, I think he's basing it out of France or something. Very pretty. Let me go back to it real quick. I'm messing up this video, huh? Oh, now it loads both. I had to open 2 windows at first. Now I feel silly. So they just look so similar to me. This is Bella Collina. It's their clubhouse. Real rich area. You can see, I mean, they're building mansions in there. You're not getting in there under 100,000 right now. Beautiful though, beautiful. You drive by and you see it, and I remember thinking it was a house, and I just didn't understand how big it could be. And this just kind of screams that same type of style, same type of architecture. And I really like that. And I mean, you know, Bella Collina is a fancy place, so they're probably imitating rather than having a coincidence. Whatever French quarter he's in, or I'm guessing. Like I said, I know he's French. That's it. But this one too, it's, you know, the form makes a little more sense. I think the perspective makes a little more sense, but he's not trying to be perfect. And he doesn't need to be. And I guess that's part of the beauty of art. So, hope you enjoyed that. Those are my 4 pieces of the day, and I added in just a picture of Bella Kalina just so I could talk about that point. Let me know what you want. I'll give it to you.